Hi everyone, so I'm just going to show you a quick nail tutorial. It's a leopard or cheetah print one, basically on how to do these nails. I don't know if you can see them, but they're really summery and you can obviously change them to however you want them to look, colour wise and obviously size wise with print and stuff. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, follow my Instagram, my Facebook, comment if you have any suggestions. So if you want to know how to do these nails, please keep watching. Thanks guys! So what you will need for these nails is a base coat, which is very important because it makes your nail polish last longer and it creates a barrier between your nail polish and your nail, so it'll prevent staining and stuff like that. Then you need the colours of your choice. I'm using a lighter colour for the base and then a darker colour for the inside of the leopard print, and then a black nail polish or a black nail art pen to do the outside of the leopard print. Then you need a top dry coat, well, a quick dry coat, or you can just use a top coat. I prefer to use a quick dry because you'll be doing nail art, so obviously the nail polish will be a little bit thicker. Then you need a nail polish remover in case you need to do any cleanup, and a brush to help you do that around the edges and the cuticles if you need to, and then some cotton swabs as well if you need to. So, and also if you aren't using a dotting tool and you're using these instead, these could substitute for a dotting tool or the nail art pen, which is this is a Q-tip with the top of it cut off, so it's a blunt kind of edge. A toothpick, which might be too skinny for this. Then you could always also use a pencil. Then you could also use a bobby pin, which I don't have one on me right now, or a pin. And you know the ball area of a pin, the top of it, you could also use that to create the leopard print. So that's what you're going to need. So let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is paint your base, and I am using the Sally Hansen nail growth mirror. So obviously this is fairly simple and self-explanatory. You just paint a thin base. So the colour I'm using for the base is Barry jelly nail paint, and it's in Prickly Pear, and this colour is gorgeous. And I think for this look it's better to apply a lighter colour as a base and then a darker colour for the leopard print, but of course you can do it backwards. You could do multicoloured leopard print, you could do glitter, anything at all, up to yourself. But I'm just going to go with a lighter base and then a darker for the leopard print. So I'm going to get started on this now. So at first just apply a very thin coat, and then you can go back over it once it dries. The worst thing you can do is apply a really thick coat of nail polish first, and then it won't dry quickly, and it'll end up getting gloopy and you'll get air bubbles from applying too much polish at once. So I'm just applying a quick second coat. What you're going to need next is I think there's tin foil or paper. I think tin foil works best because the nail polish doesn't soak up into it. Tin foil, a palette if you have one for nail art, if you use like an old cardboard box or something like that. People have different stuff that they use for doing their nails. I'm just going to take a piece of tin foil because you can just throw it out afterwards, so it's less like equipment and less mess and stuff. So basically just take the nail polish, the darker colour, and you put some out onto the tin foil. And you just keep going back as much as you need, but like I'm just going to use a certain amount first and then go back and get some more. And then what you do is you take, sorry, forgot to get my dotting tool. What you do is you take the dotting tool, you dip it into the nail polish, and then you just draw little random circle-y shapes onto the nail. Obviously they don't have to be circles, that's not a circle. Oh my god, you can't see it, sorry. That's not a circle, it's kind of a bean shape. I suppose you could, yeah, that's what we'll call it, a bean shape. And you just do a few random ones of them all over the nail. And do ones at the edge, running off the edge of the nail as well. And up near the cuticle, you can let it run onto the cuticle and clean it up afterwards, because it looks more realistic than suddenly stopping at the cuticle. And it just makes the design look better. I'll show you one with the Q-tip. So if you're using a Q-tip, that's how it's going to go. You just take, again, dip the into the nail polish and apply it. It's obviously a bit more difficult, but you get the same effect, kind of. See that there? You just do random shapes. So obviously you don't need a dotting tool like I have. I just have one because, you know, I'm interested in nail art. By the way, I got mine from Ahrix in a set. You can buy them on eBay for like €2 or €3, which is very, very reasonable. So just keep doing that, repeating that method, and it should turn out okay for you. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of the nails, and then I'll show you guys. So this is what it ends up looking like. Almost looks like, if it was black and white, it looked kind of like a cow design. But now I'm just going to show you how to clean off the cuticle areas here that where the polish kind of bled out to. So I'm just going to show you that now. Basically all you need is nail polish remover and this little brush here, and you just get nail polish remover onto the brush, and then you just clean up just the cuticle area. Sorry, zoom in a bit if I can. Just the cuticle area where the nail polish is, and it just comes off very simply. And then you could get a Q-tip and just kind of wipe off the nail polish. So what I'm using for this is a nail art pen. I got this in Penneys. So let's take the top off. This is what it looks like, and obviously there's striker inside here, but I'm not going to take it out and show you. I mean, get them in Penneys. I also have, sorry, just clean it off. I also have Rio ones as well, which are also very, very good. And so yeah, I'll just go ahead and outline these. This is kind of simple enough. Obviously, my tip is don't go too heavy with the you have to squeeze this pen for the nail polish to come out. Don't squeeze it like crazy, just lightly squeeze it, and you'll see the nail polish come out. And then you just outline it. Don't outline it fully. It's kind of hard to explain, but you can watch me. Oh, so my hands get crazy shaky when I just can't zoom in anymore. My camera is so bad at focusing when I decide to actually zoom in. Yeah, you just outline it like that. See, don't outline it fully. Just outline like little bits, have breaks in the outline. If that makes sense, like little stoppages. And it'll look more like a cheetah print. And the more random and nearly messier you are, the better it looks, because obviously it's not going to be like really neat with like leopard print and stuff. And then this one. Obviously this is the most time consuming part of it, but it's worth it in the end. So that's what it looks like. And then what I finally do, just to add to the leopard print, obviously we don't want these little gaps here because it makes it look very plain. So what you do is you draw like little leopard print designs, but with no filling on the inside. This is really hard to explain. Or you can just do random little dots or strokes, and it just makes it look fuller, the design look more detailed, and obviously looks like more leopard print and stuff. And yeah, so just fill in like any gaps you can see. And some people might have this problem, like if your nails are really small and stuff, but I think that makes it look 10 times better. And then any mess, again, you just quickly clean it up. Just here on the edge, I just have a bit of black. That's the thing though, if you make a mistake, you can usually always fix it. So I might show you how to do that one more time, just so you know. So that's just what the finished look looks like. I think it looks nice, and obviously you can change the colours. You could do bigger leopard print, you could do smaller leopard print. You could do an accent nail by changing the background, the base colour say, to the dark purple, and then doing the inside of the leopard print to light purple. But I prefer to have mine kind of all the same, but obviously up to yourself. So yeah, now I'm just going to apply this Sally Hansen Insta-dri top coat, and it is absolutely brilliant. Like, I've only tried a few top coats, but this is definitely my favourite, and it makes the nail polish so shiny. So I definitely recommend you getting this. I think it's about €7 or €8. So this is completely finished with the top coat. As you can see, it's much more shinier, and it'll dry in about like a minute, and should be fine. The only time it ever takes longer is when the polish is really thick, which in this case it isn't. So yeah, I really hope you did like this manicure, and please do subscribe and like and comment below if you have any suggestions of nail tutorials, and I can try and do them.